Guys, this is the final video, and trust me, this is gonna be quite a handful of a problem. So just bear with me, copy the notes for this one, and I might actually give you 4 stickers for this one because this is just a long problem. I don't even know what I'm doing. I really don't want to do it, but if you ever come up to a problem like this, I want to make sure that you guys know what to do. So we have a lot of going on here. We have 3 trinomials, so we have 3 of this ones. This guy's a trinomial, trinomial, and trinomial. And we got 1 binomial. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my binomial. So let's go ahead and start with that one. So this guy right here, gonna put parentheses on that guy, and I'm gonna factor something out. Both of the numbers are gonna be divisible by 8, so I'm gonna be taking out an 8. That's gonna give me 5x. I'm gonna be using x's because my b's looks like 6, and I don't want you guys to get confused. That's it. I'm going to be taking out the 8 for the first part. That's it. I'm done with this one. So that's pretty quick. Now let's go ahead and focus on my actual trinomials. Now you're going to notice that this, and this are all divisible by 2. So we're going to have to simplify before we even have to factor, which is already a pain. So we're going to write 2 because I can factor everything by 2. That's going to give me 5x squared plus 21x plus 18. That I'm actually going to be using to go ahead and find my 2 factors for the whole trinomial. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and multiply 5 and 18, because if you have a number in the front of your x squared, you're always going to multiply with the last number. That is going to give me 90. So 2 factors that give me 90 and also give me 21. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 15 and 6, and both of them are going to be positive. Let's go ahead and write our 2 factors. So it's going to be x plus 15 and x plus 6. Don't forget, due to the fact that we have a number right here in the very front, we're going to go ahead and divide by 5 on both sides. Now, if you cannot simplify the fraction, you just move it to the front. So this one's going to be what? 5x plus 6. If you can simplify it, just go ahead and simplify. So x plus 3. So this one is going to be 2 parentheses x plus 3. And then it's going to be 5x plus 6. There we go. We're done with the top. Now let's go ahead and do the bottom one. Now 6, 2, and 60 are also all divided or divisible by 2. So we're going to go ahead and simplify it first. So it's going to be 3x squared minus 1 x minus 30. Yes. Again, I'm going to multiply 3 and 30, which is again 90. And I need to find 2 numbers that if I multiply them, gives me 90, but if I add them, gives me negative 1. So this one's going to be 9 and 10. But the 10 is going to be negative. Let's go ahead and write my 2 factors. So it's going to be x plus 9, x minus 10. Here we go. We divide both of them by 3. One of them is going to give me x plus 3, and the other one's going to give me 3x minus 10. And don't forget, we have a 2 on the front. There we go. That's a lot of work. Now we have the final one. Final one, we don't have to divide anything to begin with. We just can start doing my multiplication. So it's going to be 3 times 10. It's going to be 30. I need to find 2 numbers that give me 30. But also, if I add them, it has to give me a negative 13. Now this one's going to be 3 and 10. But both of them have to be negative. Now we have our 2 factors. So we have x minus 3, x minus 10. Both of them are going to be divided by 3. Pretty easy. And so I'm going to have x minus 1 and 3x minus 10. Wow, that was a doozy. You see, we have all that work already. So copy that. Make sure you copy that. I'm going to go ahead and set up the problem. And we're going to go and do the reciprocal and start canceling stuff out. So let's start with the top one. So we have 2 parentheses x plus 3 parentheses x plus 6, all right, times, because I'm already going to do the reciprocal, I'm going to write the bottom one. It's going to be x minus 1 and 3x minus 10. On the bottom of that, I'm going to put 8 parentheses, 5x plus 6. And on the other side, I'm going to put 2x plus 3, 3x minus 10. All right. Okay, finally we have everything, and this should be the easy part. We already did all the hard part. I'm going to turn this into only one fraction, so I'm going to go ahead and combine those two, put a multiplication sign, put a multiplication sign. Anything that I have on top and bottom cancels out. So let's go ahead. 5x plus 6 is going to cancel with 5x plus 6. 3x minus 10 is going to cancel with 3x minus 10. X plus 3 cancel out. The 2 and the 2 cancel out. So the only thing I have left is this. It's going to be x minus 1 over 8. Oh my god, so much work just for an answer like that. So that is your answer for that one. Okay, so I know this one took me a little longer. Might give you guys 4 stickers for that one, and just copy the whole thing. That took quite a while. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching.